Hello everybody, this is a Christian Prince speaking to you. I just came from the space and I did play for you all the voices I heard right there. Actually, I'm so glad that my microphone was working very good and I was able to record all those things. And not only that, I took selfie for you. Yes, that's me in the middle, absolutely. And as you see, I was holding a gun made from gold. And the reason it's made from gold, because in the space there's a lot of possibility to get your gun rusted. Especially I was really fighting with the whale and shark in the space, because yeah, there are sharks in the whale and there's in the space. And actually I'm not going to share too much stories with you because many of you will not believe in it, but if I tell you a story coming from Allah, you will believe it, because my story doesn't make sense. But the stories of Allah, they are truthful. And they are proven to be accurate, scientifically. Actually, there is a very well-known doctor. I told you, it's 40 days, 40 years. I told you it's 40 years. This is from yesterday topics. Today we will, I told you 40 years, and you're not listening. But today our topic is 40 years, I told you. Okay, it's 40 years, but we are talking about, okay, Zach, just hold on, just play with the kids. So today we will talk about Star Wars, and I hope I will see some Muslims commenting. Yeah, this is my English. You can leave your comment in the text in the chat and let me know what do you think, Muslims. If I say to you really that there is somebody, he go to the space to spy, and there is, I don't know how to tell you this, but it's true story. Now I think in order to tell you the story, we have to do some kind of like in schools they use like images, videos for education purpose. And as long this is a necessity, then we have to find something. When I was in the space, I saw many things, and for sure Allah, He was able to make me see them. And actually, when I was there, I had a fight with one of the genies. Actually, I took a picture with him for him. This is my phone. Okay, this is from my phone. He was big, Actually, no, this is his. This is the guy who was. No, this is the guy who was next to him. This is the one I was like. Yeah. No, actually, this is the one who was giving him rocks to throw at me. What is the other one? Hold on. Yeah, no, this is the one. Yeah, no, this is. Yeah, this is the one who was lighting fire. Okay, hold on. Anyway, I will find it. I took too many pictures of them because they are a tribe. There's a tribe, you believe it? There's a tribe of genie, and all of them, they want to fight with me when I went to the space. I mean, and imagine Christian Prince is fighting all those guys alone. For sure alone. I mean, who's going to be with me in the space? You don't believe me? Actually, the donkey I took to the space can carry only one person if you don't believe that I was alone. So anyway, this genie, here we go. This is the genie I was fighting with. Yeah, this is him. I was walking and, peacefully. You know me, I'm a very peaceful person. And, like walking down street, la 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 la, in the space. And then suddenly, a guy, he stand and he start like he have a fire in his hand. And he said to me, "It doesn't say that, CP." I said, "What the heck, even here?" And then he threw fire at me. And then this guy, he appear. And look like this guy, he sent the first guy. And I was saying to myself, I mean, how I'm going to fight those? And they are very tall. I'm very short. I'm not even 20 meter tall. This guy is like a 20 kilometer tall. Compare, I mean, 20 meter to 20 kilometer. I mean, there's a huge difference. It's like there's 2 centimeters between us, according to the Arab mathematics. So I was saying to myself, how I'm going to fight someone like this? I mean, it's so big, and he's so huge. But then I remember the story of a Prophet Muhammad. When a genie, he come to him, shaitan, and he started acting crazy, trying to disturb his prayer. The Prophet Muhammad, he have a black belt. Actually, not only black belt, he have all the belts in the world. Especially after he killed the Jews, he took their belts anyway, because this is where they used to keep the money. Prophet Muhammad, he got the genie, he did beat him, and he tied him up to the column of the mosque. I said to myself, if Muhammad can do it, I can do it. As simple as that. I mean, I have all the requirement. He's an Arab, I am an Arab. He have 13 wives, I have 13 wives. I mean, like, okay, 12. Don't look at me like that. Okay, 11. And 10. Come on. Okay, 9. Okay, I am single. Okay, in this scenario, I cannot really beat Muhammad. But if you have more wives, you will get more weak because you are busy all night doing boom boom. So I'm just ready for a fight. I mean, I wasn't busy doing anything at night, right? So if a Prophet Muhammad can do it and he have 13 wives, well, I can do it and I don't have any. So it's easier. Hello. Anyway, so I learned, when I was on Earth before I go to the space, because before you go to the space, you have to prepare yourself. Like you see those people from NASA, they prepare them. If you remember the story where Allah, he sent two angels and they catch at the chest of the Prophet Muhammad from here to here. I don't know if you remember that story. And then they installed a dish of beans. No, not beans. Sorry, rice. No, I'm not sure. I'm losing my memory. They installed a dish of wisdom. Sorry, a dish of wisdom, and and faith in his chest, and for sure that can help you to overcome any size of genie, big genie, small genie, big. It doesn't matter, So in my case, I did not do this surgery for like faith and wisdom, but I did different surgery. You see, like, I met someone, he told me he is a doctor, and he told me he can make me the most powerful man on earth. And I told him, okay, can you tell me how? He said, we will do a very simple thing. You eat spinach. And since then, I eat spinach. And then he showed me an uncle, he's an Arab guy, Uncle Papai. And I start eating spinach. So the Prophet Muhammad at his time, there was no spinach because he lived in the desert. So you cannot ask him to eat spinach to be like very strong. So in his case, the angel have to cut his chest and take everything off and like change the battery, change the, everything. Obviously everything there is garbage, So he took everything off and then he replaced it with dish of gold. He brought dish of gold full of faith and wisdom. And this is very important, by the way, to have a dish of faith, because if you don't have faith, you cannot have faith in winning. You know what I mean? And if you don't have wisdom, how you can fool the thing, that thing, the thing there, So anyway, this is a true story, and so I decided to follow the footsteps of Prophet Muhammad. The Muslims giving me 4 dislike. Why? I mean, what I did? I'm just showing you what is there. I did not even start yet. I'm just talking about myself. Anyway, let us go back to the topic. I don't know how old are you guys, but most of you, I think you are very young. I think the ladies in the chat, I think their age in the average between 60 and 80, 99.9% of them. And the guys in the chat, they are, young, 6 years old, But, remember that Arab guys, they get mature very easy in the age of 6. Women, it take them very long, yeah. So anyway, why I'm not talking about the age of the ladies here, Yeah, anyway, yeah, all ladies here are very young. Yeah, my mom is 17, by the way, just to let you know. So anyway, I'm trying to tell you the story, depend in your age, because the ladies now here are very old, and the guys here are very young, like me and down, like, all of us, we are young. So I'm going to speak first to the old, and then I will speak to the young, to fit with their age, like to make it easy to be understood. So let us go with the old first. There was a genie, a big genie. And with the genie, there's many genies, a lot of genies. The world of genies. Genie in the ball, genie out of the ball, genie in the sea, genie out of the sea, wet genie, dry genie, all kind of genie. Absolutely. Call us at 1-800-GENIE. We send free shipping and handling to any kind of genie, any size you want. Thank you. Okay, this was the commercial. This is not a story actually. This is a commercial. But we, Rush Limbaugh have to make commercial between the, in the program. So we this was the commercial. Okay. So if you're interested to import genie, call 1-800-GENIE. Okay. Remember, you have to pronounce the word genie correctly. Like, don't think it's Gina. You will be in trouble because Gina is a teenage. They will say you are calling girls under age. Be careful, okay? So 1-800-GENIE, okay? And let me spell it for you. K-A-O-Y Kiwi. Okay. So now we knew how to pronounce genie. All right. So, okay, supposedly I will start telling you the story about the genie for the old first. All right, let us start with the old theory, because, I mean, you cannot deliver the same story in the same way for old and young. All the women here, the ladies are very old. I'm sure I'm going to get killed by women sooner or later, for saying that. Anyway, here we go. I'm going to tell the story for the ladies. A genie female. She lost her lipstick, and she was wondering who took it. She decided to investigate. She could not find an answer. She decided to go to the sky to spy at the angels, because the angels, they can see everything. Maybe, yes baby, maybe they can tell her the one fit for your nose and the one fit for your toes, and don't worry about the price. It's very, very, very convenient. You can buy from Mimi hijab, the one he said it always when he is in his car. It says, buy this, sister. It's very, very, very healthy. Thank you. So this genie female who lost her lipstick, and she wanted to find who took the lipstick, she decided to do a very dirty trick. She want to spy at Allah. Okay, now we told you the story for the old. Now it's time to tell it for the kids. All right. There was a beautiful zini, and as you see, she covered her private stuff with lemonade. She have red hair, and she lost her lipstick. So she decided to find who took it. Then she decided to fly to the sky. She took a flying carpet, by the way. Some people, they say she took a broom. And she went to Allah, so Allah will tell her who took the lipstick. But because she is not wearing clothes, she cannot meet Allah. So she decided to spy at Allah. Come tomorrow and we will tell you more about the rest of the story, kids, because now it's time for you to sleep. Mommy and daddy, they will be home soon, and you will be in trouble if you don't go to sleep. However, if you are a good kid and you like to buy something from us, call 1-800 chocolate from Genie. They are the best. They will drive you crazy and you will make you act and hyper like a genie. Thank you very much. Now, okay. I think our stories is very convincing. And I'm not sure why people are not really believing. What's wrong with people? I mean, isn't it obvious? It's true. What's wrong with you? No respect for reality. No respect, and nobody wanna grow up. All of this is proving to be true. At least there is one or two in the crowd, they believe me, finally. It's time. It's about time, isn't it? Now, let us go and see a story made by Prophet. Did I say made? No way. It's not made. It's true. The Prophet said last night. You see, the Muslim here, they translate the word genie as a demon. That's a lie. Muslims don't believe in demons, so don't make them fool you. Muslims and Islam do not believe in demons, so don't mix between genie and demon. Genie, according to Islam, are made from fire and they can have sex. And they have even a penis, and they have a vagina. And the female, they have boobs. Okay. So the Prophet said last night, a shaitan, afrit, and from the genies, come to me. And he tried to disturb my prayer. But Allah gave me the power to overcome him. And I intended to tie him to the one of the pillars of the mosque till the morning, so that you could see him. But at the last second, but I remembered the statement of my brother Solomon. So Solomon is your brother, okay. My Lord, forgive me and bestow on me and kingdom such as shall not belong to any other after me. What does this have to do with this story? So here Muhammad saying that a genie, he came to him when he was praying, not playing, and he tried to disturb him, and the Prophet, he overcome him, and he, here it says, فَأَمْكَنَنِي اللَّهُ مِنْهُ, which means he was able to really hold him. This is why now he is thinking about tying him up. He is holding him. But as I know, Muhammadan, according to the Quran, you cannot see a genie. He is invisible. This is why his name is a genie. Genie is the word jinn. The word jinn in Arabic, it's coming from janeen. What is janeen? Janeen is the embryo, like, you know, the baby in the womb. So he is unseen. He is there, but we cannot see him. So the genie is an invisible creature. How Muhammad was able to hold in him and he wanted to tie him up? Isn't it this is what the Quran is saying in chapter 7, verse number 27? And here, this verse in the Quran saying clearly that nobody can see genie. However, it's so clear that Allah in this verse, he predicted what is called night vision, gases, sensor, so we can see. So obviously Prophet Muhammad was provided with one of those ability. He was able to see the genie. Even the Quran saying nobody can see the genie. However, the Quran mentioned too that the genie, they are really bad. But some of them, they are Muslims and they converted to Islam. But the bad ones, they always try to spy at Allah. And that here take us to the age of the KGB and CIA. How they spy at each other. Spying was really a very old business. It is not something new. And as you see, even the genie, they spy. How we can ignore such a fact that the genie, they have CIA too, CIA department, and their purpose is to collect information so they can use it against you or against us. This is one of the genie. He is holding his bag and he is entering the CIA department. Here, there's other genie. He is trying to say, I know what you are speaking in private. And here, this is a meeting for a bunch of genie in the CIA. Thank God my picture is not there. And here, actually, it was the birthday of one of the genie. Her name is Gina, you know. But anyway, where in the Quran it says that Shaitan tried to spy, genie is a Shaitan. And how Allah, he stopped the Shaitan from spying at him. According to Prophet Muhammad, peace upon him, before he became a prophet, genie was able to spy at Allah. When the angel received command from Allah, the angel, they speak to each other, the Shaitan, he hear it. They go all the way to the heaven, they hear the conversation, they carry the news, and they add lies to it, and they spread it around, and this is how the business of the CIA work. As an example, the Muslim, they mention for you this verse in the Quran, saying, don't you know that the atmosphere mentioned in the Quran and this is why the earth is protected? We open the verse for you. Chapter 21, verse number 32. There is a long article about this. Look, brother, Allah, He mentioned the atmosphere, and we have made the heavens as a canopy, well guarded. Yet they turn away from our signs. And the Muslim, they made an article how Allah knew about the atmosphere and blah blah. But this is not about the atmosphere. This is about Shaitan. He tried to go to the sky. Allah, He showed his ass. And the proof here in front of you. And we have guarded them from every cursed devil. Cursed devil. Guarded what? The sky. Allah too, by the way, believe in the zodiacal signs, as you see. But any that gain hearing by stealth is pursued by a flaming fire. Allah, He is the first one who started Star War. And not only that, by the way, He made the earth flat, as you see here in the verse after it, which is confirming the science of Allah. Because yes, the earth is flat, isn't it? It says, وَالْأَرْضُ مَدَدْنَاهَا وَأَلْقَيْنَا فِيهَا رَوَاسِي. We made it like a carpet. Now, why Shaitan, he is trying to spy at Prophet Muhammad? Prophet Muhammad always he showed a lot of wisdom, and we have to be honest here. Once a person he asked Prophet Muhammad why we see stars falling down in the sky. Muhammad he gave them the answer, and the answer was Quran. Chapter 67, verse number 5. And we have adorned the lowest heaven with lamps, and we have made such a lamps as missiles to drive away the evil ones. By the way, it doesn't say evil ones, it says shayateen, satans. So what the purpose of the lamps, which we see falling down, is to drive away the shaitan. The shaitan he tried to spy, Allah he showed him by a star. Now if we go in the hadith, we will find Muhammad making it more clear for us. It says that the genies, when they try to snatch news, the genie, look what they do. They snatch news from the sky. They reach the heaven, and they try to snatch news, you know, to hear, to spy, and they try to hear what the angels saying to each other. The angels who they are under the throne of Allah, seeking information from them, until this information reach the heaven of the world. In this process of transmission, the jinn snatch what he managed to overhear, and he carry it to his friends. And when the angels see the genie, they attack them with stars. What meteor? Doesn't say meteor. The Quran says clearly lamps. And that is a very scientific explanation for what we see in the sky at night. The genie makes sense. The genie come at night trying to spy at Allah. He get closer, he get closer and closer and closer, and he start hearing the angels talking, and he is listening, and he is writing down the information. He transferred the information to his friends, and he tell them, which mean I got it. And then the angels, after all, they notice him, and they start shooting at his ass like beep, 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 beep. And this is why you notice that shaitan, he have a red ass. Actually, this is why I believe chimpanzee is a shaitan. He's one of the shaitan who tried to spy at Allah. Now, who in the world can deny the wisdom and the true stories of the Prophet? And look here, if you are a Muslim, you don't believe, you want to say to me, this is weak. Here we go. This is Sahih Muslim. This is what? Sahih. Let me say it to you in the genie language. Muslim. See? Here we go. So this is story. Mentioned by your prophet, and it is authentic. And I want to know how in the world any human being don't want to believe in the stories of Prophet Muhammad. Isn't it clear that he is a true prophet? I mean, who can make stories better than him? I mean, tell true story. This is not make up. You know, this is true story. We cannot deny it. I mean, the truth is in front of you. Prophet Muhammad, he is sharing information which no one knows. And I was wondering what this, we see in the sky. What is that? It turned to be that this is shaitan. Allah is beating his ass for he is trying to spy at Allah. And it's very logical. Do you want Allah to let shaitan spy at him? No way. And get away with the information? Absolutely not. So what Allah do? The second he sees shaitan carrying the information, Allah he shoot him by a star. But the strange Prophet Muhammad did not tell us what happened after that. I mean, do shaitan get injured? He fell down. What happened exactly? Okay, he shot. They shoot him by the star. Okay, and what after that? If there is any Muslim have any comment in that chat? If there is any Muslim have any comment? Interesting. All of you Muslim believe in those stories? So if today somebody he came to you and he tell you that those things we see in the sky, they are because Allah is shooting, let us say you never heard this before, and somebody from the middle of nowhere, he told you, I'm a prophet and this is the reason for those things you see in the sky, you believe him? Or we chose just because it's Muhammad, whatever Muhammad he say, we take it, that's it. And the funny that Muhammad claimed that after Allah he sent him as a prophet, shaitan he cannot spy anymore, which means here Allah is shooting at the shaitan. This is something new. You know what I mean? Before Muhammad came to earth as a prophet, shaitan he used to be able, not only one shaitan, all shaitan. I mean, there's many of them. His cousins and the cousin of the cousin. I mean, the whole familia from Italia. like Tony and the Bambinos. They go to the sky Nino and they start to spy at Allah Nino, and then they give information, and then they bring it to and here we go. Is going to be in the CNN. So Allah, He allowed the all spy for all this time until Prophet Muhammadinos come to the earth, And this is story, is absolutely true story, I mean, who in the world can deny that this is true? If you are not a Muslim yet, you have to take Shahada immediately. Look, high-tech technology, lamps, missiles, drive away. What do you want? Blazing fire. I mean, all the element of a Star War exists in this movie. Do we have any Muslim Bambino in the chat now? You want to say it doesn't say that CP now? Any Muslim? True story. I mean, and the funny, when you read the Quran, you see no connection between the verse before and the verse after. Look at this. Okay, here Shaitan tried to spy at Allah, he shoot missile at him. Okay, what the verse after it have to do with that story? And what the story after it have to do with that story? And what the verse after it have to do with that story? That is Quranino. It's made for the Krezazino. Any Muhammadino? And the Muslims, they went like far with their fantasy, because their prophet, he told them that Shaitan, he had babies. Yes, Shaitan, he had babies. But how Shaitan, he had babies? The Muslims, when they read the Quran, they get confused. As usual, the Quran is a book of confusion. Allah in the Quran says that the Muslims, they are going, or the people, they are going to follow Shaitan and his children's. All right. So the Muslim, they could not understand how Shaitan will have babies. So what we would do? Any Muslim knows the solution? What we will do now? Allah, he said that, are you going to take Shaitan, Iblis, the father of all Satans? Are you going to take him as God and follow his children? The Muslim, when they see this, saying that the Quran saying that Shaitan, he have children, and this is not metaphorical, they come with the solution. For sure, the solution is coming with Muhammad. Muhammad is the solution for everything. Muhammad, he come with a solution. That Shaitan, when Allah created him, there was no female, he was just a genie, a male genie. But Allah, he created for the genie, for the Shaitan, a male private part and a female private part. in the same time. Okay. Too bad I cannot show you this video. Because you will die laughing. There's a video in front of me, but I cannot play it. You know, they will say copyright. You know them. Let us see. Let us show you some Islamic education. So they cannot say we are making things up, because, you know, we show it in the screen and they say it doesn't say that, CP. This is in Arabic, but we will use Google translation. This is Tafsir al-Qurtubi. This is the official government website of the Kingdom of Jordan. Translate. It's not translating. All right. Allah, he says, are you going to take him and his offspring as a guardian, except of me, without me, blah, blah, blah. And then they are saying here, yeah, you see here the translation of Google is very funny. They ask a person, a scholar, about how Shaitan he have children. He said, this is a wedding party I did not witness. And then he mentioned saying, don't take him and his offspring. And then he says that Shaitan, the devil, Allah, he gave him a vagina and a penis. So in order to have you know, sex, he shake his legs, so this enter that. Translation here is coming very funny. So he his private part in the right leg, which is the penis, enter in the left private part, which is the vagina, and then he lay 5 eggs, and this is the origin of his offspring. Now this is, by the way, proving to be true, that Shaitan, he have a penis and he have a vagina in his body. The penis, and you look here, the wisdom of Allah, it's amazing. You see, if Allah, he put the penis in the front and the vagina in the back, it's going to be impossible for Shaitan to do it to himself. So Allah, he come with a solution. So he put the penis in the right leg, in the right thigh, and then the vagina is just facing it. So all what he need to do is just shake his legs, like open, close, open, close, open, close. So this is how Shaitan, he have sex with himself, and then after he do that, he lay down 5 eggs. And then they say, some they say it is 10 eggs, as you see. So he have, Allah, he created him, Allah the Almighty created for him in his right thigh a male member, and in the left thigh is a vagina. Is it? I mean, even in stupid Google translation is showing, right? Guys, can you, is the text clear? Is the text clear from your side, or you can't read it? Give me one if you can read it, please. Otherwise, I have to draw it for you. Like, don't force me to do that. Is the text clear? Do you see it? It says Allah the Almighty created for him in the right thigh a male, here the translation is not telling the word correctly, a male private part, and in the left, vagina. So what he do in order to do, he shake, he shake his legs, and he enter this into that, and then he laid 10 eggs, and every egg released from him every day, 10 eggs every day, and come from every egg of it 70 shaitan and shaitana, which mean devil, male and female. Look, 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 look. So only the first shaitan is male and female in the same time. After that, the baby eggs, he laid down 10 eggs. And by the way, the eggs of shaitan are big. I remember once I ate one in the breakfast. It was really, really big. I mean, very huge. True story, All right. We better drink a lot of water after we make a big lie. So, brother and sister, shaitan, brother, like imagine I'm Prophet Muhammad now. Okay? And I am telling the Muslims the truth about how shaitan he got his babies. This is amazing. This is so beautiful. Hey, this shaitan is something. He do not need to go to dating women, looking for a female. I mean, he is the male and he is the female. Self-sufficient. And then he laid down eggs. I mean, why eggs? Do you think shaitan was a chicken? So anyway, the one who said that is the scholar. He is saying, I did not see that, but the story says this. So he did not witness such a wedding. They're asking him, how shaitan have children? Because the Quran says have a children. So they are asking him, how shaitan he have a children? Do he have a wife? He said in his answer, this is a wedding I did not witness. but shaitan, which means there's no wedding there. There's nobody getting married. They're asking him, do he have a wife? You see here it says, you cannot have offspring unless you have a wife. Right? But shaitan don't have a wife. So where he got the babies? The answer is very simple. Allah created for him in the right thigh a male private part, and in the left side, left leg or thigh, he created for him a vagina. And then, after he do boom boom to himself, and then he have orgasm, then he laid down 10 eggs, and from every egg 70 Satan and female and male Satan come out. And for sure this is a true story, right? I mean, nobody can really deny this. It's proven. This is always proven to be scientifically accurate. And don't ask me where Muhammad got those stories from. Because first, we are not allowed to ask questions, especially if they are embarrassing. You can ask questions in Islam like, brother, is that okay to shave my underarm, brother? In a second, everyone who call himself a scholar want to give you advice. The Prophet said, brother, about shaving underarm the following. But when it's come to ask serious questions, shut up. I'm really convinced with this. By the way, even genies, they agree. Yeah, see? Yeah, genie. They said, yes, this is true. I witness. They said Shahada too. And even the information Prophet Muhammad he received, it was not like anyone. Prophet Muhammad, he used to receive the revelation of Allah in a sound of a bell. And that made him really very special. Because why Allah speaking to Muhammad in a sound of a bell? I will explain to you what does that mean. But I want first, I want you to think with me about this. This is Sahih al-Bukhari. Prophet Muhammad saying, after somebody asked him, how does divine inspirations come to you? He replied, in all these ways. The angels sometimes come to me with a voice which resembles the sound of a bell. Now, if you think about it, that make Muhammad the first bell messenger. If you know what I mean. This is supposedly was inspiration from Allah. And here I have a question for the Muslims. The Quran says that Allah, He never sent a messenger unless He speak the language of His people. What? What? Allah, He sent His revelation to the Prophet from the people who speak the language of the people so He can make it clear for them. Do you see it? Chapter 14, verse number 4. Now, based on this, if Muhammad he received the Quran in the sound of a bell, that means Muhammad was sent to the bell nation. As an example, Bill Clinton. Isn't it amazing, brother? I mean, how this guy, how he say that he received the Quran in the sound of a bell, when the Quran says we send it to them in their language, so they might understand. Based on this, Muhammad he must be sent to a nation who they have no other language except the sound of a bell. What is driving me crazy, brother? How the sound of the bell translated into Arabic. If Allah he gave him revelation as a sound of a bell, how Muhammad made it Quran in Arabic? That can be solved if we think about the following technology. Exactly, brother. I told you, it's 40 years. What? It's 40 years, I told you. Oh, 40 years. Okay, I give up. So look what we have here. We have genie, have a penis, have a vagina. We have a genie want to spy at Allah. We have Allah shooting the genie at his ass using stars. We have a prophet receive Quran in the sound of a bell. We have people who don't speak the language of the bell, but yet they can understand the language of the bell. We have a Muhammad who received it in a language, but yet he delivered in different language, which means he is a recycling machine. All of this is high technology of the Almighty Allah. That's a lot of wisdom, brother. I don't know how in the world you people don't believe in Allah yet. Especially if you are Indonesian from Indonesia. By the way, Indonesian, and there's a lot of Indonesian in Indonesia. I just told you a prophecy, by the way. Nobody knew that. Here we go. I will become a prophet now. How I know that? I mean, the Indonesian Muslims, they were guided by Allah to the point they were praying for more than 1,000 years to the wrong direction of Mecca. And no Allah, no one guide them until the GPS of the American come to be true. 1,000 years, the Muslim in Indonesia, they are praying to Somalia, thinking that this is the direction of Mecca. And by the way, I will tell you another prophecy about Indonesian people. Not only they are Indonesian, but they are Asian. I'm telling you. But you know, I don't like to brag about my knowledge and etc. I mean, I prefer to be humble, you know. This is a prophecy. This is a prophet. Good. This is a prophet. Look at this. Prophet, he received Quran in the sound of a bell. And the funny, Muhammad, he said that the sound of the bell is the instrument of shaitan. I mean, how you say such a thing, and you said before that the bell is the instrument of shaitan. I mean, is this man, is he crazy or what? The Prophet said the bell is one of the musical instrument of shaitan. So how the bell is a sound instrument of shaitan and you receive Quran as a sound of a bell? Shanky, well, you are Shanky, my friend. Can you show me where in the Bible it says the earth is a flat? It's a challenge for you. Otherwise, everybody will be laughing at you. Actually, the earth in the Bible says it clearly it is in the shape of a globe. And that is showing everybody that you are a dummy and you are a fool. Who knows where in the Bible it says that the earth is in the shape of a globe? Who want to tell this dummy, Shanky, and get him busted? Who want to post the verse for us? This is the only book who written thousands of years ago took the human being thousands of years to find out that the earth is not flat, when in the Bible it says that the earth is in the shape of a globe. You never heard of this, Shanky potato? Stupid idiot. And you earn the word stupid with the you know, you see how stupid you are? Four corners of the earth. This is a figure of a speech. Until now they use it. Until now, you go to the most big university in the world, they use most famous author, they use the four corners of the earth. This is about that everywhere. That is your stupid idea. Because when we speak about a map or etc., so we say the four corners of the earth. This is a figure of speech. But the Bible is so clear. Actually, the Bible is the only book who says that the earth is hanged on nothing, which means the first book ever discovered that the earth is hanged on space. Space. On nothing. Any Muslim have an answer for what we are saying? Muslim King debate want to talk? Where is Muslim King? He's in Skype. Muslim King is a kid. This Muslim King. He called me many times before. He don't know what he's talking about. Can we find? I mean, can't we find somebody he know at least what he's talking about? Muslim King. Let us open Skype and see if there is any Muslim would like to give us a call. Text me, please, and I will call you. Text me, don't call me, and I will call you back. Because we don't want too many people to call at the same time, and that will make us lose our connection or unable to talk to everybody. Where is the Muslim king hero? Actually, when he called himself a Muslim king, that is a proof that he is not a Muslim. Because a Muslim, he don't call himself a king. According to Islam, kings are bad. Because that means he's a kid. Any Muhammadan? And by the way, when somebody says to you, I blocked his name, that is another proof of being an idiot. Because he can just create a new name for free and call me back. Even if I blocked him. It's a false excuse. But usually, I block only people who they are kids. I'll give you a chance. I spoke. As an example, there's a guy, his name is Abbas. Abbas, he called me. If I say 100, 200 times, I will not be exaggerating. But then I don't want to talk to this guy no more. Because we spanked him more than enough. I mean, this guy became the joke of everybody in the speaker corner. I'm not going to talk to him anymore. Either you bring me someone who knows what he's talking about. Yeah, we answer you about the four corners of the earth. You see, the stupidity is amazing. When you say four corners of the earth, does that mean that the earth have corners? Or this is a direction? This is a figure of speech. Everybody uses it until now. So that's a lie. Secondly, we showed you from the Bible, it says that the earth is in the shape of a globe and hanged on nothing. And not only that, in the book of Revelation, you will see that how God, the Lord, when he come, somebody will be in the field and somebody will be asleep. Mentioning the difference of timing between, whereas some places will be day and some places will be night. So when you speak about the Bible, my friend, you have to mention that this is a book. You don't take a phrase and make a story out of it. We know what Revelation says. You can post it. Who is holding you? Mr. Shanky? Why you don't post it? And why you don't want to post too the verse where it says that the earth in a shape of a globe? Here we go. This is the verse, just to show you how stupid you are. And after those things I saw the four angels standing in the four corners of the earth, holding the four winds of the earth, and the wind should not blow on earth, nor in sea, nor in any tree. First of all, you idiot, this is a book of Revelation. This is a vision. Secondly, this is about the coming of the Lord, which means there's no escape for anyone. The angels of the Lord will be in all direction of the earth. Which means the whole earth will be under the control of the Lord. This is Judgment Day. So you are stupid. First of all, this is a vision of Revelation about something will happen in the future. And this is not about corners. This is about God. You see, when you want to debate somebody, you debate him about what he believes, not what you think. When I debate Muslims about what is in the Quran, I show them what their prophet said about it. Not my own interpretation. You, because you're an idiot, you try to find something from in the whole book you could not find except this. Okay, so what we will do now with the verse saying the earth in a shape of a sphere or a globe, and the earth is hanged on nothing. So that one is, we don't talk about it, right? You know, this is the one. Here you will see dragons. You will see this is the book of Revelation. This is something will happen in the future. It's a prophecy. This is not about corners of the earth. This is about God controlling the whole earth and nobody going to escape from his judgment day. Stupidity is amazing. Any Muslim? Anyone? Any Muhammadan? Nobody? You see, when you debate a person, you debate him about his belief, not what you think. It's very stupid to say, I believe this verse saying that, because you can believe as you wish, but you are debating me about my belief. Can you show me one Christian interpretation saying that the earth is flat? Can you show me? You see, Christianity exists for the last 2,000 years. Can you show me one Christian book written about the Bible is accepted by the Christians? Interpretation of the book saying that we Christian believe the earth is flat? You cannot. So you are making your own stories. Let us see, we have people texting. Don't you want to mention? Maybe I spoke about that. Yeah, somebody is posting for me Isaiah 40:15 about the atom mentioned in the Bible. My friend, I don't care really if the Bible mentioned about the atom, nuclear, or even the earth is in a globe, because I don't read the book to learn about science. I read the book to learn about God. Because if you are a Christian and you say, I believe in science, well, science doesn't say that a man, he can be born of a virgin. As simple as that. So if you are trying to prove to me that, you believe in science, we Christian, I'm not against science, but we believe in miracles too. And miracles have nothing to do with science. If you are a person believe in science, then you will not believe that Jesus, he put some mud in the eyes of somebody and make him see. Right? That's not science. So for us, when we speak about the Messiah making miracles, if you can prove that this is a lie, go ahead and prove it. And the funny, those who they are atheists, they believe in something called the Big Bang, which is a theory. I mean, it's a theory. Let us discuss this as the following. Let us say the Christian, they have a theory. It's not a fact. Huh? I'm just going your way. But didn't you have a religion based on theory? You have no facts. The Big Bang is a theory. Tomorrow you will have a new theory and the old theory will be thrown in the shelf. No, my friend. People, they can be refute a belief. I just refute your belief Because what you said to me, it was a belief. Are you stupid or what? When you said to me the Bible says that the earth has four corners and that means it's a flat, that was your belief, and I just got you busted. So yes, we can refute a belief. And as long you are saying nobody can refute a belief, so how you can judge and says to me the earth is a flat in the Bible? Aren't you trying to refute me then? Are you stupid or what? When you said to me the Bible says the earth is a flat, was that for the purpose of refutation or the purpose of making poo-poo? You see, you don't understand what you are typing for me. Maybe you are nervous, maybe you are upset, maybe you are stupid, I don't know what's your business. But if you are not typing those words for the purpose of refutation, you are typing them for what purpose? To be the bug in the bed bug? So either you are trying to refute us or you are trying to be stupid. Choose one. And the atheists, they have a belief too. You see, if you think the Christian, they have religion, and you as an atheist, you don't have religion, that's stupid to say, because you have religion. Right? Well, you know, see, the Bible says that God always speaks to us in parables. All the Bible is like this. There's a book is about it. This is how ignorant you are. All the stories Jesus he spoke about is metaphorical parables so we can understand. So it's not up to you to decide. This is our belief. And you just said you cannot refute a belief, right? So when you want to refute a belief, you idiot, you have to talk to us about what we believe, not what you believe. So now you bring me a verse and you think, or you say, this is what I believe this verse is saying. But we cannot debate this way because we don't believe the verse saying that. You know, when two people want to debate about the Big Bang, they debate about what those who believe in the Big Bang, not about something else they did not say. Do you understand, you idiot? If you say to me, I believe in the Big Bang, I will say to you, okay, tell me what is the Big Bang, and then I will refute you about what you believe. So I will not make my own Big Bang to refute you, you idiot. What you are doing, you make your own Big Bang, which have nothing to do with my Big Bang. And then you try to refute the Big Bang, which is not my belief. Shanky, in China, they have a lot of things additional to Corona. They say, he left as a donkey, he never came back as a horse. So if you think you can come back as a horse, keep trying. Because you don't have the logic of anyone who have little logic. If you want to debate Aflatun, you debate Aflatun about what he believed, not about what Juha he said or what Muhammad said. Stupidity is amazing. Don't get married. Your wife, she will commit suicide. Now, do we have any Muhammadan? Yeah, we mentioned that in the Bible it says the earth in the shape of a globe. Why you are interpreting the Quran? You see, Shanky, here I have to say get lost. Guys, when I did give interpretation for the Quran, I never did. I show Ibn Kathir, I show Al-Qurtubi, I show Al-Tabari. Get lost. You are a stupid donkey. I never did. Everything I said since I started today and every day, I show in the screen what Muhammad said. So you are a stupid official donkey. And people, they say to me, why you use those words, donkey? They are donkeys. It doesn't matter you're an atheist or what, you're a donkey. I never give interpretation for the Quran. Never. So what is in the screen? If I'm giving interpretation for the Quran, so what I'm showing in the screen? Don't come here again. Bring your daddy. Adult only, please. I never give interpretation for the Quran. When I did that, I read Al-Qurtubi. Okay, what today we show in the screen? We showed Al-Qurtubi explaining how Shaitan, he have a penis. We show Muhammad saying things, the Quran saying. I never give interpretation. No, he's out already. No. It's fun. It's fun to spank those people. This guy now, his bum is red. When I said that the Prophet, how Muhammad he made the Quran in Arabic. Okay, I showed you the verse saying Allah he never sent a message or a messenger except in the language of his people. Did I show that? Here we go. I did not give interpretation. Even this one need interpretation. And you can open any interpretation you want. Ibn Kathir al-Qurtubi, this is what they are saying. Allah he sent the messenger from the people in the language of the people so they understand clearly what he is saying. As simple as that. Okay, Muhammad received Quran as a sound of a bell. How that bell, Quran, became Arabic? Am I giving interpretation? No. I'm asking a question. And those who lie about the Bible, they are a bunch of liars. There's many scientific things in the Bible, but I'm not believing in the Bible because of science. We are not bankrupt, my friend, and your science is a joke. Look what Corona has did. Do you see what Corona is doing? All those computers and all those scientists and little tiny virus make you do poop on your pant. Little tiny virus. What is your science? Your science literally is a science of idiots. I don't trust doctors. I don't trust their science. I don't trust anything they do. Even the medicine they give you, this medicine kill you before make you live. Go right now and search for medicine in YouTube. You will find the commercial. Okay, what you have? You have a pain, you can't sleep? Take this medicine, but be aware that this medicine can cause heart attack, internal bleeding, pressure high, and they read the negative things in extreme fast speed voice, so you will not understand. Where is the science? Have you ever heard of one medicine they made for you? It doesn't have more side effect from the disease itself. So you take a medicine for heart attack and then you end with more dangerous illness, kidney failure, internal bleeding, brain disorder, chemical disorder, losing sensation, numb in your fingers. I mean, what is left? Numb in your lips. You will hear voices in your ears. I mean, the guy, he went to fix his heart, he ended crazy hearing voices. All of this by your science. Science today is nothing but a practice of trying, the same as in the old days. They make a medicine, they try it anew, as if you are a rat. This medicine did not work, you go to the doctor, it did not work. So he gives you a second medicine. Oh, this medicine did not work. Okay, let's try this. They try on you until either you die or you get healed. Baby, you get healed because your immune system is good. The same as doing today with Corona. They are trying on them as if they are rats. What is your science? You know, medicine today is way better than before, but it's still in the cave time. Millions of people die because of cancer, and cancer it should be, I mean, it should be easy to solve. I mean, they understand what the cancer is, but they cannot stop it. Even the one who get, like, let us say, recover, it come back to him again, and then, I mean, and if you get lucky, you recover from it. You don't believe in vaccine? Well, you see, vaccine, the best vaccine is your natural body. Anything they try on you is not for your benefit. It's not for your benefit. It's your body should learn about these. This is why actually our bodies became more weak, because our immune system depend in their medicine, and then the viruses, they get stronger. They learn about our medicine, and they, you know, they change their structures, so our medicine is useless. In old days, a human being, he depend in his health, his strength. So when he get infected with the virus, either he live or he die, as simple as that. But that will give the human being a real experience with the real illness, and that make the body can survive more. You see, children who grow in a poor community, they have way better immune system from those who sleep in a fancy bed. They take a shower twice a day. If you get out inside in the street, he gets sick so easy. You will see a kid in the Philippines, he have no shoes. He is sitting in the sewage, literally. And he is way more healthy than little kid he live in America. Why? Because his body is exposed in a very early age to all hazard, so his body learn how to survive it. The real vaccine is you getting sick, for real. This is the real vaccine, as simple as that. You know, I don't take medicine. Like I let me show you. Actually, I bought Advil, because I told you, like, my arm was hurting me, and like, supposedly there's inflammation in my arm because I did something very tough with it. You know, I was doing boxing with the genie. You know, anyway, I did beat him very much. I took his t-shirt too. Anyway, so but then I noticed there is no need. I mean, why I never, I don't use medicine. What for? I found that olive oil is the best to find to fight such a case. And really, I start adding more oil to my food, and it's gone. I mean, almost is. I have little tiny feeling still of pain. Olive oil. You take their medicine, it make you sleepy. You yawn when it's not time for yawning, and you know, Shaitan, he laugh at you when you yawn. The Prophet, he said that, you know. My friend, if a child he did not survive, better than he grow and he spend the rest of his life taking medicine. You see, human being today, by being dependent on medicine, okay, maybe you have bigger population, but your population is not healthy. Your population is not healthy anymore. You cannot survive little rain. If you walk a little bit in the rain, you get sick badly. Let him get sick. Because all of this is a training for his body, so he will grow strong. Medicine is the worst thing to do, you know. It's not making us healthy. It makes us very weak, very vulnerable for disease and illness. Sometimes people they send me messages, I have no idea what it's mean. Any Muhammadan? Anyone? Anyone? Any half one? All right. Are you against vaccine? I'm not against anything, my friend. This is your life. Take vaccine as much as you want. Take it in the morning. Take it afternoon. Take it afternoon. Drink vaccine if you want. The right thing to do in life is to stay away from medication, especially when you are young, because your body already provided with an amazing defense system. Giving yourself medication will make you lazy body. Your immune system will relax. You are saying literally, hey, immune system, go take vacation. The medicine is here. And by time, your body will learn that your immune system, he is not needed, because you always depend on medication. So it's a very stupid process. You are not training your body to be stronger. You are training your body to die, not to be strong. I don't mind, like, if I take something for flu, but this is like antibiotic and crazy stuff, and there's people they take drugs more than they take food. Some medicine is absolutely unnecessary. Maybe depend on your situation. That maybe you have a pain, you want a painkiller. Okay, it helps you to kill your pain. But I believe that all of this, the good way to be stronger is not to depend in medication. And this is something, personal. Absolutely, you are wrong, CP. Okay, I'm wrong. Me, myself, I don't take medication. I don't have a file from a hospital. I don't have one. I hate to go to hospitals. I hate to see doctors. I don't like them. I don't want to see them. And thank God, I'm very, very okay with that. And I believe if I go and if I go there, I will get sick. Even diabetes, you see, even diabetes, because why diabetes can affect you badly? Because simply your body is not doing what it should do. When you eat more than what you should eat, you got such an illness. When you eat too much and you don't work too much, okay, where the food will go? Where the sugar you created in your body, where is going to go? That is diabetes. So you should train your body to eat as you need before you arrive to the point where your body is not functioning. So you make your body go in the wrong direction, and then you cry why your body became like this. Go and see those farmers who work hard by their hands, not by the truck. How many of them they have diabetes? They spend the whole day working, and they eat, they burn it. You eat, you don't burn it. You should not eat more than what you can, more than what you need. Yeah, we use food. Yeah, but no, but you don't use food no anymore. You live for food. People today, they live for food. They spend their days about food. And when they eat like monkeys, like donkeys, like elephants. Yeah, we are out of the topic, but no problem. I mean, what we were, okay, there's no customers. What we can do? You see, a little tiny bread can make you enough energy to walk and talk for the coming 4 or 5 hours. Do you eat tiny bread? No. If you see how much you eat, it's crazy. I eat once every 24 hours. Once. Because I know if I eat more, I need to burn it. Anyway. Yeah, you can eat in your house. No, I get a flu, but I recover from it. I don't take me, like, I mean, if you take a medicine, maybe because it's embarrassing to go in the street and your nose is running. I understand, but I don't take medicine. I don't like medicine. Uh, I might take a painkiller if there's like an extreme pain, but this have to be really extreme. Even like when I fix my teeth, I did not the what they call it, the thing the doctor he give it to you. It doesn't work with me anyway because I drink a lot of coffee. So he do work in my teeth without putting anything, and you know how painful it is. Still, I do it without anything. I have patient to hold all this pain while he is working in my teeth, and I don't take medication. Call ultimate truth. This guy is not even a Muslim. And why you want to call him? We have a lot of recording for him. Go watch it and die laughing. Don't he have enough of spanking? Can you chat about Muhammad being white? Well, Islam is a supreme white supremacist cult. So they are so much proud about Muhammad being white. So they speak about his underarm is white, his belly button is white, his face is white. And the Muslims in the judgment day, Allah will make them all white, and the Christian, the Jews, the Hindus, the Buddhas, those who they are not Muslim, Allah will make them black. We talked about that before. Why want to talk about it again? You can search my videos and you will find. And by the way, this person who called himself the ultimate fort, each time we show him what the scholar they say, who said, who care about the scholars? So why you call me? Who care about the scholar? Who said that? So what? This guy, he have a mental illness. He's sleeping he opened his camera, speaking in his bed with no respect to the people he's speaking to, as an idiot. I mean, have you ever heard of somebody speaking about religion, sleeping in his bed, and then anything you show him, he said, I don't believe in them, I don't agree with them, I don't care for the scholars. Okay. You show him even dictionary, I don't care for dictionary. Like once he argued with me about the word Arab. I said to him that he said, where it says in the Quran those are Bedouin, where it says it says in there the Arab is the people of the desert. Where it says that? I show him the guy, he don't speak Arabic, and yet he want to teach me Arabic. What I can do? Then I show him what his own Islamic translation says. Still he don't agree. So talk about what? This guy is mentally ill. No, it's in front of you. He called me more than 10 times just only about this guy, because I spanked him badly. He don't agree with it. Okay, so what I will do with you? This is your Muslims, and this is what it is. No, it doesn't say that. It doesn't say that, CP. What I can do more? We change the translation. The translator still is saying the same. He don't agree with it. So what I will do? Those people, they have mental illness. Some, they try to call me just because they wanna show off in front of people. I wanna call CP, and you don't wanna call me. I'm not calling you because you're a joker. You're a kid. I gave you a chance many times to call me and to prove. You don't even let me talk. So we give you a chance. You call me first time, second time, third time. Okay, you made your point. If you are proud about your conversation with me, go download all the videos, put them in your YouTube channel. If you are really brave, as long you made the point. Do you have suggestion for talking about polygamy to a Muslim man who dad has multiple wife? How I can convince him that this is wrong? You cannot convince any man that this is wrong, because this is all is made for the benefit of the man. The only way you can convince him it's wrong if you make him leave Islam first. As long as he's a Muslim, this is a religion made by the man for the man. So we want to convince him that having many wives is bad. Who is the one having the benefit from it? Him. Is that against him? So why he will not even think? It's not harassing him, it's not bothering him. It is something for his benefit. Sit in the couch, he have 2 women in the right, 2 women in the left. Yeah. All right. This is why Muslim men, they don't mind at all these rules, because this is for their benefit. Men always, they like to be the man, he like to feel he is the rooster between a bunch of chickens, and Islam made the man the rooster. He says to him, okay, get a house, 4 bedrooms, 4 women. What do you want more? So you want the guy to stop practicing something for his benefit. Why? That is impossible. It's not about convincing him. It's about he himself, he is convinced it's true or it's good or not, still he will not leave it. Do you think Muslims, they practice things because they believe it is right? No. Is it right if you see a Christian in the street to spit in his face? Muslims, they are a human like us. They knew that this is bad. But Muhammad told them do it. It's for his benefit, because it makes him superior and get the benefit of harassing others, insulting others, taking the property of others, and he is the one get the benefit. Is slavery something the Muslims don't understand that this is bad? He knew. There is no human being in this earth do not know that slavery is bad. Because anything you don't wish for yourself, you know exactly it is bad. Yet they practice slavery. Why? Because slavery make the Muslim feel superior, because this is a supremacist cult, believe that a Muslim is superior and the rest of a human being are not a human. They are like animals. Actually, the Quran says Kal An'am. The Quran says that non-Muslims are the same as animals. There's a guy, his name I forgot, from England. He made a video. He was recording in front of a bunch of cows, and he stopped. He read a verse from the Quran. He says, brother, look what the Quran says about those Christians and Jews and Hindus and those kuffar. They are Kal An'am, like animals. The video is there on YouTube. And this is their prophet teaching them that you are the best of mankind, and if you see someone is a Christian or a Jew or a Hindu, bring him and put the chains around his neck as if he's a dog. And then you will see an idiot saying to me, why you are giving interpretation for Islam? I'm not. This is in front of you. Right? What a dummy for real. This is why he is single. He does not believe in hadith. He is Quran only. Call him. First of all, a person who don't believe in hadith, he is not a Muslim. Take care. A person, you can ask anyone. You can search right now in Google. So the person who don't believe in the hadith, he is not a Muslim. Secondly, he don't believe in the Quran too, because ultimate fault, he said that he believed in the book of Salman, what his name? Rashad Khalifa. He read the translation, Rashad Khalifa. But Rashad Khalifa, he deleted verses from the Quran. And all the Muslims agree that Rashad Khalifa is not a Muslim, to the point they killed him. So this guy, you idiot, this is you, Mansour. You are the same guy. You change your name to talk about yourself. You are not a Muslim. The Quran says, anyone who don't follow the Quran and the Prophet, he is not a Muslim. How you can follow the Prophet? By following the hadith. Where in the Quran it says don't do mut'ah? Nowhere. The Quran says you do mut'ah, chapter 4 verse 24. So if you say I don't believe in the hadith, then ultimate fault, he have to practice mut'ah. Do he practice mut'ah? Did his mother rent herself to the neighbor for one night stand? If I say that to him, he will say, hey, see, he's using bad language. The Quran made it clear. Oh, who you believe, obey Allah. How do we obey Allah? The Quran. And obey the messenger. How we obey the messenger? By what he say to us. Any order he gave to you, you have to obey. So when you say I don't believe in the hadith, okay, so where is Islam? Where in the Quran it says pray 5 times? Nowhere. Where in the Quran it says how much the zakat is? Where in the Quran it says that's let us say how you practice the salah? I mean, all of Islam is not in the Quran. There is nothing is called moderate Muslims. You see, I will give you an example. We are talking about this guy. This is an example of the denial of the Muslims because they are ashamed of the hadith. So they pick up what they like. You see, this is a great example about how Islam is collapsing. Because if a Muslim, he is proud about his religion, why he reached the point he says, I deny this. You will not find one Christian deny one verse in the Bible. Is that correct, Christians? Not a single Christian. He can call himself a Christian. He can deny a single verse in the Bible. The Muslim, they deny Islam. Islam is hadith and Quran. If you don't obey the Prophet, you are not a Muslim. For he is the one to be obeyed. How we obey what? Obey what he give you an order. We sent not a messenger, but to be obeyed in accordance with the will of Allah. And if the Muslim, they can say the hadith is not needed. Okay, ask yourself, the Muslim Sunni, all of them agree that you have to follow the hadith. So this guy, ultimate fault is what? He's a Muslim what? This is the major population of the Muslims. Now we go to the Shia. The Muslim Shia, they believe we have to believe in the hadith, but they have their hadith. So now we have 99% of the Muslims believe in the hadith. So he's what, from the 1%? Actually, he's not. He's less than a 1%. That because they are ashamed. The second you see somebody, he's a Muslim, he says, I reject the hadith. This is a good sign. This is not a bad sign. That's mean he noticed that this is embarrassing. You know what I mean? It's not a bad thing. It's a good thing. It's a step to leave Islam. And Muhammad, he have to be the judge between them. Okay. So How he can judge if we don't obey him? Look how many times this chapter in the Quran, chapter 4, saying we have to obey him. You see, he is not saying obey the Quran. He says obey the messenger of Allah. Those who obey the messenger, they are in the company of him, which means they will go with him to heaven. So if this guy, he don't obey the prophet, which is in the hadith, he is not a Muslim. Everything in Islam is in the hadith. In the Quran, there is nothing. You can say, you see, when I was studying the Islamic law, getting my degree in law, I noticed that there is nothing in the Quran. Actually, if you want to practice what is in the Quran, you will find that you end the sick. As an example, let us see one verse as an example. This is Quran. Okay. Not a single Muslim he practiced this verse in the Quran. So what we will do now? If we say we will not follow the hadith, how we will know that this verse is not to be practiced? Are you getting my point? Muhammad, he made this verse. He noticed that this verse is a joke. People, they start laughing at him because this is stupid. If a man kill my wife, I kill his wife. If a free man, he kill a free man, we kill the free man. If a free man kill a slave, we kill his slave. That's stupid. So if we say we will not believe in the hadith, that means we have to practice this verse. We have to practice a stupid verse in the Quran. The Muslims don't follow it no more. Why? Because in the hadith reported for them that this verse is abrogated. Otherwise, they have to practice it. And here, this verse, by the way, is a great example of the stupidity of Muhammad. Because how God, he sent a verse like this, and then he changed his mind so fast, so easy. Why? Because obviously he found that this is a joke. People, they start wondering what kind of justice this justice is. So the guy, he killed my slave, I go and kill his slave. So now we have two victims. The guy, he killed my wife, I kill his wife. This is not eye for an eye, you idiot. This is not an eye for an eye. That is stupid. Any Muslim? This is why we don't waste our time with kids. We give them a chance once, twice, that's it. This kid, he called me more than 50, 60 times, and all of it in YouTube. People die laughing at him. But let me tell you what happened to those who call me and get spanked badly. When a person, he do gambling and he lose, you know what happened to him? He want to play more to retrieve his honor, his money. That is gambling. So they call me. They got spanked first time. They call me again, second time, third time, fifth time, sixth time, 10 time, 20 time, 50 time. It doesn't matter how many times they call me, they get spanked harshly. And then Christian Prince, he decided, okay, I'm done with you. That's it. I'm bored from this guy. Give me someone new. And then they go crazy. Because he is trying his best to retrieve his honor, split all over the floor. Like this guy Fifi, because I spanked him badly. I showed him, I made the videos for him and Mimi Hijab about Apostate Prophet. They couldn't, and David Wood. I tortured them, I destroyed them. So they could not, they don't dare to call me. Those are smarter than the Muslims. Those are smart. Because if they call me, it's going to be a disaster. It's a gambling business. And you know, there is something about the funny ones, funny Abdul, who try to be famous. So they change their name, and they go and text and they say, why you don't debate this guy? But he is the same guy, because nobody talk about him except him. You know what I mean? Like, I want people to know about me, and I cannot go and say, guys, listen to this guy. So what I do, I go to the chat and I say, hey, why you don't debate a Christian prince? But I am a Christian prince. There is a guy, I don't know if you remember the story. He was debating Sam Shamoun in a forum, you know, like those forum, like you know, in the internet. It's a free. You make a name, username. So Sam Shamoun and this guy, I think his name was Zawadi, something like this. He was debating Sam Shamoun, and he was beating him badly. And then the admins, they notice that Sam Shamoun and this guy, they have the same IP. So this Abdul, he created an account under Sam Shamoun. So he posts as Sam Shamoun, and then he log off. And then he go and log in again with his name, real name. And then he debates Sam Shamoun. But it's the same guy. And Sam Shamoun is not in that page. He did not even know it. And then suddenly we saw like a message from the admin of that page saying, we apologize, we found a fraud in the post. The same person, he is the same as Sam Shamoun, he is the same as this guy, so we did ban his account. No, he is not arguing with himself. He is trying to show his friend that, you see, I'm debating Sam Shamoun, I did beat him. Look what the stupid things he's saying there. But he forgot, the idiot, that those forms, when you post for the admin, they can see your IP address. So you cannot be Sam Shamoun, who live in Michigan, and be the guy who live in California at the same time. And the time between the two posts in one, like 2 minutes or 3 minutes. And the same IP address. Now they have different method. So they go and they get my videos now, and they do editing for them. They edit for the audio, and now supposedly they are winning against Christian Prince. Yeah. But it's the same guy debating himself. You are just editing my videos. Yeah. And by the way, just I want to remind you, you see, I have my Skype, which is secure. But I warn anyone, don't take a file from anyone who claims to be Christian Prince. I will never send you a file. I will never send you a picture. I will never ask you private information. I will never ask you your name. All right? So, if you have me in your Skype, and if it happen ever, somebody asks you for any, or he send you files, never, never, never take them. All right? Never take a file from someone, his name is a Christian Prince. I don't do that. And actually, I advise you not to take files from anyone. Even if somebody send you a picture, like, you can still view it in Skype, but don't download it. You can take a snapshot. And this way, you are not downloading the file. All right? Be careful. They are, they do a lot of evil stuff. They are willing to do anything. Well, the recitation of the Quran, first of all, the 7 dialect is not 7 recitation, it's 7 Quran. You see, if it's the same Quran, different dialect, then it should be the same book, but we read it in different dialect. You know what I mean? Because dialect is about how to say the sound. But if it's different words, that's not different dialect. That is different language. Do you understand me? So the Quran was not sent in seven dialect. It's sent in 7 Quran. It is 7 Quran. They are different. There's different words. And the reason for this trick Muhammad he came with, because he himself he cannot recite the Quran twice correctly. So when they notice that he say a verse and then second day he say it differently, he have to come with an idea to cover his bum. So he said Allah, Allah he sent him Jibreel, and he told his people that my people cannot take it. Okay, why? You know what I mean? Why they cannot take it? How the Muslim today they are reciting one Quran? You see, based on this story, Islam is not complete unless we have 7 Quran. Where are they? Read it. I'm not going to read it for you. Read it. Take your time. This is Sahih Abi Dawud, and we can saw it like this is a Sahih Hadith. See, Sahih, authentic. Muhammad he is negotiating with Allah, and Allah he keeps saying to him, I beg burden to Allah and forgiveness. My community has no strength to do so. To do so what? To have one Quran. I mean, what? So what Quran? What 2 Quran will do? If 1 Quran cannot do it, what 2 Quran? I mean, the idea itself is a proof that Muhammad is a fraud. Because if Allah is, you see, the Muslim they say the Quran is a miracle. Don't they say that? Miracle in the language. So how it's a miracle in the language, but people they cannot understand the Quran if it's in one language. And we are talking about Arabic. It's like when you hear language, you think you are going to speak Chinese. No. 7 Arabic. But don't they understand the Arabic? Yes, they do. So how the Quran is a miracle, but it is so bad to the point, I beg Allah pardon and forgiveness, my community has not the strength to do so. Do you see the stupidity? But Muhammad, he have to come with such an excuse, because how he can explain to them why he cannot repeat the same verse twice. Okay, to make it simple for you, I told you a story yesterday, and now today I'm going to tell you the same story, but I change it. So people will say, what? He's lying. Why he is not saying the same? I have to come with it. Oh, Allah, he sent it to me, the story in 7 ways. 7 ways. And why 7? I mean, what about 3? Right? So Allah has commanded you to recite to your people the Quran in one dialect. Upon that, he said, I ask Allah pardon and forgiveness. My people are not capable of doing it. So why Allah did not send 7 Injil to Jesus? Why Allah did not send 7 Torahs to Moses? You see, we are going with their logic. I mean, this is a stupid story. Is that because the Arab and I am an Arab are slow? So we need 7 Quran? Okay, where is the 7 Quran right now? Who is the Indonesian he knew 7 Quran? But the story is very simple. This guy, he cannot repeat his fart sound twice correctly. Each time he fart, it sound different. So he have to come with such a lie. And what kind of a prophet he correct his God? So your God, he says to you, I will send you 1 Quran. You say to him, no, you are wrong. 1 Quran is not good. It's not enough. Because this is what the verse is saying. And then the angel come and he say, okay, Allah send you 2nd Quran. He says, no, it's not enough. We want more. He sent in 3rd, and then he sent in 4th, and then he sent in 5th, and then he sent in 6th, and then Muhammad, he agree with 7. Here we go, 7, 11. And the funny, the Muslim, they say to us that the Quran is preserved. And here you notice that this story here is showing us that Muhammad he knew better than Allah. Because do Allah knew that one is not good? Look, Allah has commanded you to recite the people in one dialect. This is the Muslim translation. Okay. Who is the one that agree? Muhammad. That means Allah is wrong. Imagine if Jesus, he says to you, I will send you 7 books, seven dialect Bible. What is that, man? You know what? I heard, brother, that God, he sent to Moses the 10 commandments in 7 dialect. What a fraud. What a fraud. And this is why when a Muslim, he see those stories, which is a must to believe in, he go in denial. It is a step to leave Islam. So he say, I'm not going to believe in those stories. Those cannot be true. This is embarrassing. This story is no different from Muhammad when he is saying that Shaitan, he take care from the anus of a Muslim when he pray. Embarrassing. I mean, imagine what kind of a prophet he says such a statement. Shaitan take care from your anus when you pray? Or Shaitan, he sleep in your nose? Or Shaitan, he piss in your ears? Or Shaitan, he jump in your mouth when you are yawning? I mean, this is a story, or this is a statement. It should not even be said to children in the age of 4th or 5th years old. They will laugh at you. I remember once I was talking to a kid. She is, I think maybe she is like 6 years old. So I said, you know, do you want to use this broom to fly with it? And she said, yeah, light. You think I'm stupid? There's nothing. It's called magic. It's a lie. She's just 6 years, 7 years old. I thought I'm going to her age, speaking to her in her age, and she got me busted. So then you think I'm stupid? There is nothing. It's called like, you know, this is a cartoon. I was looking at her like, what? So even this kid, 6 years old, she did not believe it. And she was looking at me like, well, are you stupid or what? And then she told her mom, Mom, he's lying to me. He's lying to me. Yeah, she got me busted. You know, I thought the cartoon is working. It's not working no more. Here we go, Muhammad. All those stories. You know, how somebody in the age of 60 he believe in such a garbage. The Messenger of Allah said, when one of you awakes up from his sleep, he must blow his nose 3 times, for Shaitan spend the night inside one of his nostrils. I mean, Shaitan, all the 5-star hotels, the palaces of Caesar, the houses in Greece, in Italy, I mean, he will sleep in the nose of the Muslim. I mean, I'm truly convinced this is true story. And look here, it says, I don't know if you can see it, it says agreed upon. Did you see the statement here? It says agreed upon. I mean, they agreed upon that. I mean, come on. Do you see it? Do you see it? Agreed upon. Like, yeah, all of us, we agree upon this. True story, brother. This is what the Muslims agreed upon. I mean, shaitan, he could not, like, okay, sleep in the side of the pillow. Okay, sleep in the empty bedroom. No, he sleep in your nose. I mean, how Muhammad he was to wanted to tie him up to the column of the mosque if he is so small to the point he go inside your nose and you don't even feel him. Hmm? Agreed upon. It's not like we cannot. We can. You cannot find anyone disagree with this story. It's true. Hmm. If there is any Muslim here, you don't agree upon? No way. Agreed upon. Didn't we show you that they said that shaitan he have a penis in the right leg and a vagina in the left leg? Okay, how this guy is so small to the in the size of a booger, and yet he have a penis and vagina, and he fight with Muhammad, and Muhammad he capture him. And if he's so small, and you want to tie him up to the column, how shaitan he can have sex with Muslim women if he is the size of a booger? Because the Muslim, they believe shaitan, he can have sex with Muslim women. Okay, how he is small to go inside your nose? You see, if a little tiny insect, a mosquito, go inside your nose, you go crazy. This is shaitan. That means he's so small to the point you feel nothing. Yeah, exactly. It's agreed upon by those who they are the scholars. People of knowledge. And we have to come to the conclusion it's agreed upon. You know? And look, I don't know if you notice with me here, there's something maybe you are missing. You cannot get rid of shaitan. You cannot do eviction for shaitan from your nose unless you blow your nose 3 times. Did you notice that? Like you cannot go in the morning, you serve shaitan and notice from the sheriff, say, hey, get out. No. You have to blow your nose 3 times. If you do it twice, shaitan is still there. Did you notice 3 times? 3 times is out. 2 times is still in there. Okay, what is behind this Trinity in Islam? How this is became a 3 times? What is the secret? What is the weakness of shaitan? When you do it 3 times, he get loose. Stupidity. If you remember the video, let me see if I can find it. The guy he was speaking to the Muhammadan in a conference. He told them when you go to the bathroom, shaitan he play with your bum, and you go and you want to do it like it's not coming, and the Muslim they start laughing and dying. So he said to them, the hadith says, which means shut up. The Prophet says that, show respect. The hadith says, yeah, the hadith says so. Let me see if I can find it. Now, here we go. Go watch it. Make shaitan fart. Remember that text, you know? Make shaitan. I wish I can play it for you. You would die laughing. And the Muslim believe in that. So what this guy is saying, when you go in the bathroom, shaitan and his wife, they go inside the anus of a Muslim and they block it. Why? Because he did not say the prayer before he go in the bathroom. If you go, he will explain to you. When you go in the bathroom, if you say the prayer, you became invisible. So shaitan, he want to play with your anus, but he cannot see it. He can't find it. I'm not kidding, guys. Go and watch it. You know, I wish I can play it for you. I can't draw to explain. how I'm going to draw this to explain to you. And you know, and the funny, when they start laughing, he says, the prophet says, the prophet said, which means like, come on, hello, it's not me who's saying that, it's the prophet. Anyway, after we finish, go and watch it and download it and share it with your friends in your Facebook, because that will bring you a lot. You know what? I'm going to download it right now and I will show it. I will post it in my Facebook. Hold on. That's a good one to have, you know. Let me start downloading. Let people die laughing. All right, I'm downloading now. I will post it later in my Facebook. Yeah. Yeah, search for this title, you know. Search for this title. Let me show it to you again, because this will show you the whole video. All right. Make shaitan fart. And this is posted by a Muslim channel. So, like, they are not ashamed of it. They are proud about it. You know. Yeah, it's like, yeah, this is knowledge, my friend. So look for this title. Make shaitan, you know, just type it as it is in your YouTube and you will find it. Yeah. And you know, how in the world a human being can believe in such a garbage, that if you don't go in the bathroom and you say those words, shaitan will play with your anus. I mean, what conspiracy? This is a religion of conspiracy. Shaitan play with your anus. Shaitan round himself around your penis. Shaitan, he sleep in your nose. Shaitan, he piss in your ears. I mean, what is this? And if this is a prophet of God teaching, I mean, stupidity, what the prophet of stupidity would do? And now we are in the year 2020, and people talk about science, supposedly. This is science. Anyway, guys, I'm going to stop here, and you guys watch it and enjoy. You see, this is the benefit of listening to my videos. Here we go. I just gave you a trick to protect your anus when you go to the bathroom. Otherwise, we know what's happening. And by the way, you Muslim, can you make for us a proof that there is really shaitan play with your anus? Can a Muslim like record it? I mean, put a camera there. Go and buy a GoPro camera. Put it in the toilet seat. Let us see shaitan. You can record in slow motion too and post it on YouTube. Prove that this is true. Or you know what? You can record video before and after, because if shaitan playing there, I mean, a lot of things will happen. Don't you want to make us believe the same as the cat don't step over the Quran, brother? Alhamdulillah, brother, the cat don't step over the Quran, brother. What a fraud. Put a camera in your toilet seat and let us see before and after, like Mimi hijab anus before and Mimi hijab anus after, and we will see if it's getting bigger, getting irritated, getting red, getting bleeding. I mean, something will happen because shaitan, he play with a screwdriver there. By the way, do shaitan use his teeth there or what? What a stupid cult. And after all this stupidity, you will see somebody saying, I want to convert to Islam. No comment. Anyway, I hope with this wisdom today we end teaching you, and I hope you learned something how to protect your bum when you go to the bathroom, because this is very good for security, brother and sisters. So don't forget, brother. And you have to say a certain words, by the way, in Arabic. If you say it in English, it doesn't work. Look at this. Before you enter the bathroom, imagine if we make women do that in the airport. Man, nobody will catch his airplane. I mean, without this prayer, and the bathroom for women is long line like a train. So imagine we say to the women, you have to make this prayer for security. And now, because you have to say it before you step in the bathroom. You cannot say it in advance. No. Before you step, like it's your turn now to get in, now you have to say it. So you can go invisible inside the bathroom. So now we want to practice this in the airport. We have 100 women. You see, the bathroom for men is empty. There's nobody. Bathroom for men in the airport is empty. Thank God I am a man. Thank God. Bathroom for women, I mean, what's happening there? Are they going to do shopping? I mean, what is exactly is inside this bathroom? I mean, there's no way those women, they are going for the bathroom, because what? I mean, by the time you get in, you will lose it. I mean, you will do it in the street. Long line. And now we give them the advice. You have to say this prayer. The bathroom of the airport will be blocked for the coming century. That's it. I think in this scenario, they will transform half of the airport to be bathroom for ladies. With mirrors, don't forget. You know, a toilet seat in the bathroom for women is not necessarily, but the mirrors is the most important thing. I'm just joking. Anyway, guys, I better stop here before I get shot by some women. They are dangerous and they have long nails, as you know. You know? Yeah, you do. They do. They they absolutely do have long nails, and never fight with them. They are, yes, they are soft. Yeah, they have you know, like makeup, but when it's come to reality, they are cats. So be careful, okay? Secure yourself. Speak nice to them. You better be you know, be careful than sorry. All right. I'm brave now to talk about them like this because none of them is in the front of me, so I'm safe. They don't even know my address. They don't know how I look like. So I can say it. I'm relaxed. I'm not going to be worried. But if you are in the front of them, be careful. They are dangerous. Anyway. I think we have enough for today, for safety reasons. Otherwise, we might make some women angry now, and God knows what will happen. I will catch you someday. You will catch me. All right. Anyway, guys, I want to say really thank you. Feel free to download the video. We are not keeping the videos for long. And as you see, this is a very stupid cult. All what we are trying to do here is just to share with you some of the stupidity of this cult. and you know, it's up to you to make decision about it. Somebody saying, my dad asked me about a Zaim in Paltalk. I don't know him. I know that I saw this guy before in Paltalk, but I don't know who's he. I don't know. Yeah. Anyway, guys, thank you very much, and I hope you learn something. And please do me a favor, really, download this video and post it in your whatever, I mean, social media you have. Make Shaitan Fart funny reminder. I advise you actually to change the title, because when you download a video and you keep the same title, and then somebody else download it and you keep the same title, then all the videos appear on one page when people search for them. So make your own title, whatever, like, let the farting inspire you. Okay? Like, close your eyes and think about farting, like romantic moment. Or think about you sitting in the toilet seat. Huh? And like, get the inspiration from Allah. A Muslim, he asked a sheikh in the TV, he said to him, can I take the Quran with me in the bathroom to read when I'm, the Muslim, the sheikh, he said, no, you cannot. It's haram to take Quran inside the bathroom. So the guy, he said, okay, but I memorized the Quran, so what I would do with the Quran in my head? What a stupid cult. All right, guys, take care. May the Lord bless you. And with Christ, we are saved. We are saved, and we are safe. We are smart. We are intelligent. We are human who have a brain. This is why we are different from all other creatures. What makes us different, that we are not programmed insect. We have a brain to think and make decision. And there is no way anyone, he have little intelligence, he will not see that this is all is madness and garbage. It is not even a human to think in such a way. It's like somebody, he decide to eliminate his brain and to put it in the side, in the shelf, or to rent it out. That is not what God, he wanted for us. He gave us a lot of ability, which no creature in this universe have. All of this, to believe in this, all the gifts is given to us. I mean, how a human being, he abuse the gift of God. How silly he can be to be fooled by a fool like Muhammad. And remember, this is a statement, always I say, it's my own statement. If a fool like Muhammad can fool you, how fool are you? How fool are you? And we are Christians. We cannot be fooled by such a fool. Thank you. God bless, and see you soon again. Bye-bye.